Ciao everyone, welcome back to another slow fashion video. Today it's the first Sunday of the month. Why is that even important? I mean, it's not really, but normally I do today's video style, which is shopping my closet for looks that I love, that I found online. Normally I do this on the second Sunday of the month, so I guess that's why it's important. But I missed last month's video for that, so jumping right in. If you do like this video, I am so excited because I am doing another live Shop Your Closet event coming up on February 20th. It's going to be at 1 p.m. EST and tickets are $30 US. Essentially, it's very much like this video, except we get to shop 2 closets of other people, so you get to see different bodies, different personal styles, and it's kind of fun because you just get to be nosy and shop in someone else's closet. But the really cool part is that you will be the ones breaking down the style elements and choosing what our wonderful guests are going to wear. So it is a lot of fun. I'll leave all the details in the description box below. And I've chosen 2 really great looks for you today, in my opinion. These are definitely bookmarked for me when, you know, going out of the house will be more of a regular thing, probably in 2025 at this point. So let's jump on in. The first look that I have is this one here by the supermodel Harrieth Paul. Before I jump into my closet and try and recreate this look, I try to break down the look into styling elements and principles that I can apply using my own closet. So it really pulls the focus away from the fact that I don't have like a beautiful green oversized coat and cute pink bag, even though those are really cute. So the first thing that I look at is just what is the overall style vibe? Like, what's the energy you're getting from this outfit? And this is basically just describing the outfit, but I think it's such a good jumping off point and really sets the tone for the rest of your look. So for this look, gosh, I mean, can I say cool? This is just so cool. Like, it looks very effortless. I want to say it's got a really interesting like street or urban sensibility to it. I think that's good enough for this portion. The next thing I look at is the overall shape of the outfit. So in this case, actually in every case, I break this up into 2 chunks, silhouette and proportion. Okay, I'm never gonna use the word chunks to describe anything on this channel ever again. Anyway, if we're looking at the silhouette of this outfit, there's definitely like that kind of slightly oversized cocoon shape, but ultimately the lines are clean and sleek and minimal. Even in her pants, she doesn't have anything like too voluminous or, you know, anything too tapered to juxtapose the silhouette of the jacket with what she's wearing underneath. The only slight little tension that we can see is the nice softness and more relaxed silhouette of the turtleneck that's up around her face versus the structure of the coat. Then when we look at the proportions, I think there's definitely a nice proportion play happening here because the coat itself is slightly oversized, so she is adding a little bit more volume to her frame that way. And also the length. The final piece that I look at are all of the styling hacks and styling tweaks that she's used to pull this outfit together. So this can range from anything like the fact that she's leaving her coat open all the way to how she's playing with color. So when it comes to this look, the first styling hack, well, I already mentioned it, where she's wearing her coat open. I think deliberately wearing a coat open or closed or, you know, popping a collar. Has she done that? No. Those kinds of things may seem so like blasé, but I really do think they add intentionality to an overall look. The next super obvious one is her choice of color. She's going with a really beautiful monochromatic combination with the coat and the sweater, that pop of pink, which in itself is a styling hack. But that also brings me to another point, which is how she's wearing her bag. So because she's wearing it crossbody, I think that's what brings that whole like cosmopolitan chic feeling to this look. That's what really brings that vibe home. The other way she's playing up the monochromatic palette is in her glasses. Okay, so now I'm ready to tackle my closet because I've actually thoughtfully looked at this outfit and broken it down into elements that I actually can control. So the first thing I'm going to think about though is the monochrome palette. So I definitely don't have a green coat, but I do have like a camel colored one, and I have a lot of camel or tan in my closet. So I think that's the direction I'm gonna go. So my options for coats are these two. This is actually like the most close to tan sweater that I have, and I'm realizing it's more like an oatmeal, but anyway, I'm gonna go with this combo. Now I also am missing that beautiful chunky turtleneck, and I think that's a really, really important piece. But what I can do is recreate that funnel neck with a scarf. I have this scarf, which is definitely not tan, but it's so light that I actually think it's gonna work really well with this sweater. Now for the jeans. This is pretty easy. They look like a pretty light wash, straight leg. And finally the accessories. Oof. I love how she's got that cream, lighter, texturized boot. I definitely don't have anything like it, but I do have a textured boot with this kind of like faux snakeskin. And it still does work with my tan color palette. So I'm gonna use those. I am still working on expanding my purse repertoire. I definitely don't have anything pink or even in that like cute little shape. You know what I do have? I do have this fanny pack, which is green. So it will provide a little bit of a pop, and I can easily wear it as a crossbody. Look number 2 is this one by Véronique Tristam. She is a stylist and creative consultant. I love this look. I think it's very effortless and casual, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just jump into the style vibe then. Effortless, casual, chic. I think there is this urban sensibility to it, and I also want to say comfortable. In terms of the overall shape, so the silhouette and proportion, again, we've got that oversized silhouette, except it's different from our first look because it's got a lot more slouch to it. It's not as structured, and the boots are the same. They're a little bit oversized, they've got a little bit of slouch, but they are more tapered. There's a nice cohesiveness for the silhouettes on top and bottom, but the proportion play is where that gets really interesting. So we've got this big kind of oversized top. She's got 2 lengthy items layered one on top of the other. So I think this adds a lot of interest, even though these are very simple pieces. Now when it comes to the styling hacks, if we start with color, even though this look is made out of all neutrals, it's still a pretty interesting look because the boots contrast nicely with the softer, cooler tones on top. Another styling hack is of course the layering that we're seeing here. And then I love how she's using these sharp structured accessories to add a little bit of tension. And I think that's about it for the styling hacks. So I'm gonna jump into my closet now and see what I can do. So I'm gonna start with the most oversized sweater I have, which is actually the one that I used in my first look. And I'm also gonna grab my silk shirt dress. If neutrals aren't your thing, you can totally replicate this with fun colors. So I have these, my very old but trustworthy secondhand over-the-knee boots. I wear them so often, especially in the wintertime, because you can throw like thermals and tights and thick socks and nobody will know, you know? The only semi-structured black bag that I have that isn't a clutch is this one here. It definitely has more of an evening than this day feel that she has, but as I mentioned, I am really working on consciously upping my bag game and my bag repertoire. Oh, and then my glasses. I got them at my local optometrist. Gosh, it's female owned and the owner comes from Montreal. She's just like so stylish and the coolest. So the glasses she brings in are so good. that is what I have for you today. Let me know if you thought those looks were a hit or a miss. Don't forget, I do have tickets on sale for my next live Shop Your Closet studio event. It's $30 US. It's on February 20th. I'll leave all the details in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. It always means so much. Let me know if you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up, or if you learned something new, give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be back with another slow fashion video. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao!